trying to talk to you in high school. Couldn't even get a look cause you were too cool. But now we're older and we're playing by the new rules. We lived and learned, cause as time moves on, we find we belong. And then in the end, we were the ones you used to make fun of. We stayed at home alone instead of falling in love. We never got the chance to be prom king. We didn't even dance, but here's the thing. We got the cars, we got the money. We need some sun, but I'm telling you, honey, that the geeks will. Geeks will. We will inherit the earth.
The geeks will inherit the earth.
The geeks will. We will inherit the earth.
The geeks will inherit the earth.
I've been collecting video games for close to probably like 7 to 8 years now. I'd say probably like a couple years ago I started sort of getting on the Facebook group, just sort of, you know, seeing what was out there, and started trading locally with some of the guys around here. And I noticed there was a pretty good community for it, and there was a lot of retro gamers around here. So I kind of just sort of, you know, bounced the idea off a few of the friends that I made through collecting, and decided to sort of take the dip, you know, just try it and see how test the waters, so to speak.
We got the cars, we got the money. We need some sun, but I'm telling you, honey, that the geeks will.
I know I made an absolute decision. It was probably around February, and I started doing planning around March or so, and then just sort of all the way up to like the actual day the convention began.
The geeks will inherit the earth.
The geeks will inherit the earth.
In Huntington, the retro gaming community is absolutely huge. I think you have a harder time finding video games here in the tri-state area than you would in, say, Columbus, any sort of like major city. Mainly because there's a lot less, you know, population here in the tri-state area, so not as many games. So if you go up somewhere else, it's probably a little easier to find. But I mean, there's a lot of really good guys around here that collect. We all sort of try to help each other out. If someone scores something big, you know, we're not immediately, well, we are sometimes jealous, but we're always like, you know, good job, congrats for finding that, and now can we play it, you know? There's actually a lot of really amazing graphic designers here locally. If you got a chance to see Glenn Brogan's work at Power Up, oh my god, that man is amazing. He's so talented. He's been at like the Avengers premiere. He's done, well, I don't know how many Gallery 1988 events that he's done or showings there, but I mean, the man is just an amazing illustrator. Standard Nerds are from around the Chesapeake area, and they are some of the goofiest guys I've met in a long time. They are absolutely hilarious, and they always do something for a good cause. So they do streaming, they do podcasts, and any sort of event, they always try to raise money for the Extra Life event. Lasso Games, I actually just met John probably around May or so. Some friends of my wife's, actually her cousin, Derek, was in here, and he was selling us some game systems and stuff, and he just happened to mention Lasso Games and how his buddy was creating or developing a retro 8-bit video game, and I was like, you know what, that sounds pretty cool. Let me get that guy's info. So I sort of started talking to John. I was like, you know, maybe you should set up a Power Up. You know, it could be a cool experience for you guys, and it could be a cool experience for Power Up. You know, local development team here in Huntington, creating this really cool game. you'll get to show it off and sort of get some feedback on it.
So do you have any like words of wisdom for anybody else who wants to start their own convention?
Be prepared to do a lot of hard work. You're going to have to talk to a lot of people, make a lot of contacts, and don't give up hope. I mean, there's times where you're going to be like, oh, no one showed up for this. No one's interested. Just make sure you market it, advertise, sort of build up a word of mouth, grassroots movement. Make sure everybody knows, especially locally, that you're having this event, and be prepared. I'm Ben Durfee, and this is my Huntington.